Good afternoon, everybody. This moment, as I stand before you, let me admit that I am still in disbelief. Everything seems surreal, like I'm in a very bad dream and I couldn't wake up. If last week you were to tell me that I would be attending Cielito's funeral, I would have slapped you and I wouldn't believe you. The past 3 days have gone by in a blur that sometimes I have to pause and ask myself, wait, what? Did Cielito really pass away? Never has it ever crossed my mind that I would be doing this talk this soon, this early. I mean, my siblings and I are very open with each other about so many things, even about death. The kind of music we want played at the wake, the snacks we want served, songs we would like sung at the novena, that sort of thing. And of course, the eulogy. I still vividly remember that conversation we had, Cielito. It was right after her silver wedding anniversary. She told me that if she goes first, she wanted me to give the eulogy. I said, hello, sorry no, I already gave the wedding speech. Todo ya lang yo. And then we laughed again and go to the reason I gave during the wedding speech. You know, Jelo might just say, in heaven, agua es vida, unlimited water, Cielito, drink all you want. And Celine would just Google, copy-paste, and say at the end, yup, same with what she said. It's not that I don't want to do it because I don't know what to say. Believe me, I have a lot of things to say about Cielito. But you see, among us, four siblings, it's common knowledge that I cry. I ugly cry at that, at funerals, even when the deceased is a complete stranger. Cielito was witness to this many times. Once at a funeral, she saw me crying really hard. She comforted me and asked me, close gani kamuting? I said, hindi. And she laughed and replied with her usual, ko saya. Yes, I know I'm weird like that. So you see, it's quite difficult for me now, especially that it's for my sister, my best friend. Cielito must be laughing hard right now, watching, seeing me now trying to deliver this speech without bawling my eyes out. A speech on any other occasion I can do, but one for someone very close to me who passed away. Okay, Cielito, challenge accepted. Here goes. I noticed that in funerals, those who condoled with the family would usually ask, even in non-COVID times, how did she die? Let me instead tell you how my sister Cielito lived. Cielito, you have shared with us so many beautiful, happy memories. Sad ones, of course, included. I honestly don't know where to start, but these ones I personally will miss the most. Growing up, and even a few weeks before your passing, you were our family's protector, our staunchest ally. Celine even calls you our family Rottweiler. We would never have to be afraid to face our fears and battles alone, because we know we have a big sister Cielito supporting us all the way. Whether it be filing police blotters or going to barangay hearings at the Santa Maria Police Station, Women's Help Desk, or declaring all-out war on someone who maligns any of us, most especially Papang and Mommy. Thank you, Cielito, for never letting go of my hand during my most difficult times. You have been my personal wailing wall for so many years, and you saw to it that no harm will come to me or my children. Joey, Nina, and I will always forever be grateful to you. You love to annoy us. Well, me, when I'm on duty with random calls. For example, while I'm at work, she would call and I would pick up and she would say, do you know, as the mga freaking spiders, they don't die with Baygon. When they're sprayed, they go and crawl right straight to you. Rabyaw gadle, she really hates spiders. She waged war on spiders. I would say, you interrupted what I was doing just to say that? And she laughs, knowing that I was annoyed. Cielito, I will miss those random calls and you annoying me. Had I known, I'd have picked up every single call you made. You loved bringing family together. Often, it would be you who would call me or Bang, kasi si Cielito does not drive, so she would call Bang or me, asking, kaya ka mo man pasyal? And then we would. Our idea of pasyal is getting on a car in our house clothes, driving around to Pasonangka, to Tetuan, to Fort Pilar, or whatever we were feeling that day. You were such a good sport. We always bullied you into treating us to take out coffee or merienda. I remember once we parked in front of Foundry, the coffee shop, and then we told her, Cielito, man libre tamin aliche, ne bukoseri si Bin. And then she laughs. And usually, she will agree on the condition that numas lang abla kun Arnold. You checked attendance, especially on occasions like All Souls Day. You hated it when I was late, which I usually am on that day. Cielito, this time around, I won't need reminders. We will go visit you with Arnold and your girls every chance we get. And we'll make your place a nice tambayan. And we'll share ice-cold milk teas and your favorite merienda treats. Promise. On your silver wedding anniversary this January, you requested, well, more of, come attend or you'll never hear the end of it. Everyone in our family, from Australia to Singapore to Manila to Olotanga, to attend. I was so happy. We were complete for the first time in years. Little did any of us know that would be our last. Even in death, Cielito, you brought us together when we gathered one last time around you in prayer to bid you goodbye. We miss you very much. Your passing has left a big void in my heart, one that I am certain can never be ever filled. Family gatherings, grocery and salon trips, online shopping, road trips, my hemodialysis duties at Ciudad. Everything will never be the same. My heart is broken, and honestly, I don't know how to move forward. A life without my big sister, Cielito. She was my closest friend, my confidant, my protector, my rock in the most difficult times. She kept my secrets. Well, some of them. The rest, I'm sure, she shared with Celine and Jello by private message. No malang abla kung titing sabi ka mo. She kept me sane and whole. She guided me. But Cielito was also my worst enemy. More than the others, I think it was Cielito and I who would get into arguments. I was never one to back down from an argument. and she too. But she was the more mabait. She would usually yield. Cielito, sorry for those times that even when it was me at fault, I refused to apologize. Even when there were things we really can't agree on, we both knew one thing will remain constant. I could run to her anytime and will always be welcomed by a warm hug, and same with her. She loved me and my siblings and my parents unconditionally. No joke was left unshared. No laughter was left unheard. She could even finish my sentences for me, and I for her. In our sibling chat group, it was usually Cielito and I who stayed up late in the evening, who did most of the chatting. Jelo would send his occasional meme, Bang would type lol, and Celine would comment, usually off topic, and then disappear. I miss our chats, Cielito. I miss our words with friends where I get to kick your bum. Cielito, I am sorry if often you felt that I was harsh and you called me Dr. Doom when I scolded you when you had a little too much to drink. I hope that you know I was strict with you because I love you very much and I really wanted you to have a better and healthier life. I wanted us to have more years together and grow old and gray sitting on rocking chairs, sipping tea and eating scones. Cielito loved Mommy and Papang. Cielito was always so proud of and so loved Arnold. Cielito was the best mother to Angeline, Elise, and Belle. She was so fond of Bang, I think more than Jelo maybe. But Jelo was always the pride of Cielito. Celine, she was Cielito's other life. Celine's life was an option that Cielito could also have taken, but she chose to stay here in Zamboanga. The way Cielito was, it was always her choice. She lived by her rules. She was the person she wanted to be. She was confident in herself and always stood firm in her beliefs. Always. And she took sides. She was not one to watch from the sidelines. I have been blessed to have her fight by my side in the most trying times of my life. Now that all of you are here, I will also have to speak for Cielito. I knew her heart and mind. I know I can speak for her. She would have wanted to thank all of you, personally. She would have been overjoyed to see all of you, to see all the flowers, most especially the dessert buffets. Oh, and not to forget the cakes. She would always tell us, the success of a birthday is measured by the number of cakes you received. Cielito, your birthday in heaven rates off the charts. She would have been proud to see all of us come under one roof. Her family, cousins from childhood, her friends, her life. I thank all of you from the bottom of my heart for giving Cielito the best send-off we could ever give, beyond all expectations. At this moment, we may be grieving, but I am proud to tell you, Cielito, that we all love you very much and we are all here. We have always been here for you. We are sending you off to heaven, just a little ahead of us, but we so look forward to being with you. You just wait, please. And if you could only see us now, how we celebrate your life, I think you would agree that you are the biggest star among us. You are, hands down, the star of the Noche Buena season, as our family puts it. Your star shines the brightest. We can never replicate your legacy of love and excellence. You left too soon, but I pray that the lifetime of memories of you will sustain us. To all staff, doctors, nurses of Ciudad who were exceptional in caring for Cielito, you were patient and you were accommodating. The family thanks you from the bottom of our hearts. I speak for all of you also. I know you took pride in giving the best for Cielito. I know that you rendered help and service above the call of duty. I am proud to be part of your team. I am proud that I stood with you side by side when we took care of Cielito. You guys are a blessing to us. To Mommy and Papang, I tell you this. You two are not perfect. We know that. But nobody is. But you raised Cielito the best way you can, and she turned out quite exceptional and so well loved. You had a big part in this, and you should be very proud. On behalf of Cielito, I thank you for taking care of her, providing for her, and being the best parents you can be for her. She loved you too so much, always protective of you, always proud of you. To Arnold, I also speak for Cielito because I know some things you may not know. Thoughts shared by two girls, two sisters. I tell you that you truly made Cielito happy. You took care of her with the best of your abilities. She is blessed to have you as a husband and life partner. And I thank you, she thanks you, for the love and life you gave and shared. To Angeline, Elise, and Belle, know that your Mamo lived quite a remarkable life. She was independent and strong, but she never was independent of you. You were her life. You girls were the source of energy for which she accomplished everything. Your needs, your enjoyment, your growth, your happiness, everything. These were her consuming goal, even in illness, even during times when she didn't feel well. You were always loved by your Mamo. You still are, Belle, okay? And you also have me, Auntie Celine, Auntie Bang, and Mommy as your mamos. We will always be here for you. We will guide you and take care of you. Mamo would never have expected less. She would have wanted you to excel in your schooling, your future work, and life. But most importantly, she would have wanted you to be happy. She also would have wanted you to always remember her and the best times that you shared with her. Do not ever forget what she taught you, because those lessons were from her heart and given to you with all the love that only Mamo could give. I know in my heart she would have wanted to constantly remind you to love, honor, and respect your father. He is the only father you have. And Mamo loved Daddy very much. Do not deny him hugs and kisses, even if you guys are already big. Any hug or kiss that you give Daddy is a hug or kiss for Mamo as well. Lord, please take care of our Cielito for us. I pray you give her the renewed body, the mind free from worry or anxiety, and the great expectation of reuniting with us, also when the time comes. We love her very much, and we know you can do better. We trust you, Lord. Cielito, we all love you very much, but you broke our hearts by leaving. Why so soon? But I accept it. We accept it because we love you, and we will always love you, and I promise to live my life the best way I can, just the way we both planned it. Thank you for being the kindest and most loving daughter to Papang and Mommy. Thank you for being the best partner and wife to Arnold. Indeed, maskin saging, basta labing. Thank you for being the best mom to Jeline, Essie, and Belle, along with Joey, Mina, Alisa, Gabby, Chloe, and Cassie. Thank you for being the best big sister to Celine and Eli, Janger, Jalo, Bang, and me. Cielito, all your requests granted. I love you very much, Biotch. I hope I made you proud and happy. Go and celebrate. Have the most fun reunion with Nina, Elsa, Lola Chicha, Mary, and Gloria, and all of them there. Eat and drink, yeah, all you can, sister. There is not a day in my life when I won't be thinking of you. At this point, may I request everybody, because I know this will really make her smile, to please rise up and give my sister, Dr. Cielito Conti Olegario, her last standing ovation.